deal with it. They, people hit their mother, cuss their mother out. I mean, all these things people do. Young folks do it. I mean, how do you deal with it? And when you don't do that to your mother, you need to tell the young folks out there how to try to do it.
If it's getting that bad to me, there's other things you can do other than disrespecting your parent that kind of way. You can go into your room and sit there and count to 10 or call a friend on the phone, anything. That's just...
Right.
You just gotta move on.
Me and my parents don't get along, but I show them the utmost respect for being my parents, and my mom put the fear of God in me. She put the fear of her in me. I don't talk back. I don't disrespect. There's no cussing, nothing. I can't do it. Like, just the thought of me hearing somebody disrespect their parents, like, it set my blood just on fire. It's like, how do you show your parents that much disrespect? How do you cuss at them? How do you even get the nerve to try to stand up in their face and swing back? How do you do it?
Well, you got to understand also there's a lot of young adults and young folks out there that's taking care of themselves. Mother and father is on drugs. So they doing a lot of young folks out there taking care of themselves. So when mom and dad say something to them, you know what I'm saying? Man, you got that child taking care of that adult, that they feel that they have all the right in the world.
I've been on my own since I was 14. I'm about to be 21. I still don't disrespect my parents. Our family life, like, my parents really haven't been there the whole, like, my years period. But it's just, you got to learn how to come up from that. Like, I'm such a better mom to my kids just because of what I've been through. It's like, you don't turn around and just show disrespect just because they didn't do what they needed to do. You just keep going on about your business and keep trying to do you. If you don't really like it, it's better off you not even talk to them.
Right. But you need to talk to your family member or your mother or your father, for they can have a better understanding of where you're coming from. See, this is why we need to have a sit down with adults and to let them know what we want. But when young adults or the youth talk to adults, it's always what I want. You know what I'm saying? But see, both of you all need to come to the table and discuss about what we can do together, how we can share and understand each other to understand what we need to do for each other. What you think, young lady?
I am one out of all of us who does disrespect her mother. I am working on it. And I do respect her a lot for the fact that my father's never been there, and I don't respect him at all. He gave me life, and that's it. I've never seen his face. And I respect a lot that she puts up with so much for me. It's crazy. If I was her, I would have slapped me a long time ago. So I am working on it, and seeing it like an outsider looking in at some of my other friends who do that, it feels crazy. Like, that's why I'm trying really hard.
Okay, well, what are some of the things that you may do for disrespect your mother?
Talking back, just occasional swearing. It has gotten worse, but it's getting better now. I've never hit her.
Do you think that you have maybe an issue with that?
With me disrespecting her?
Yeah.
I have a big issue with it. It's ridiculous. It's unnecessary.
Is you spoiled?
Am I spoiled?
Is you a spoiled brat?
To an extent.
Okay. So, what it is, see, this is what we do. This is why we're here today. We're trying to find ways and means to help each other. So, the one way is to take inventory of yourself and understand that when you do have the outbursts, because we all have them, we need to learn how to control them. And how you control them is by identifying when you do it. So take your time for yourself. You got to have some patience with yourself. Because being that you don't have patience with your mother or your father, whatever the case may be at that time, you must have patience with yourself. And I think that once you have that patience with yourself, we have a better understanding of what we need to do for self. Because young folks, when I was growing up, it's different. It's way different. you all are headstrong and you're out there and you're ready to do anything and ready for anything. But you got to be patient and you got to understand that living life on life terms is not being 16 jumping to 25. It's meaning being 16 and understand that I'm a young lady and I need to respect myself. That if you were 16, 17, 18, 20, 42 or whatever, it's about respecting yourself and it's about what you want on your life. You know, that's a lot of things that I want to do in my life. But one thing for sure, I know we all have goals. And that brings me to this. What are some of your goals that you might want to accomplish?
Okay. After I graduate, I want to go to school for either forensic science or anesthesiology. I like hard, difficult stuff that will actually rack my brain and make me want to do better and work harder. And I think, especially forensic science, would do that for me.
Okay.
I want to do cosmetology, but the first thing I want to do and be ready for it is I want to be a foster mother for just teenagers. A lot of my friends have foster parents. I don't like the way it's done. So I want to take in just teenagers. I mean, everybody wants the babies, so.
Okay.
Well, after I finish school, I want to become a nurse. I want to go to classes and stuff for that. And I also been working on my career, like I said before, to become a singer. So I one day want to see myself on TV
Okay.
and further.
Okay.
I want to get back to school or college, get a good job, and take care of my family.
Right.
Basically, that's all.
So basically, we all really know what we need to do. We need to stay focused. We need to put our goals first, and we need to really take our time at our own life. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we move a little too fast. Not only you all, me too. You know, I'm sitting here, but I'm sitting here saying that, you know, everything y'all going through, have been through in life, I'm going through the same thing today. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about me making the right choices. Do every day I make the right choices? No, because I'm not perfect. And that's the same way with young folks. Same way with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely got to strive and continue to keep striving and continue to keep striving to get where we need to be at.